at like Walmart and like an extra belt and stuff. Do you guys go out for coffee? Do they even have coffee shops in Utah?
Yeah.
I've never been, but I know that's Mormon country, right?
It's Mormon country.
Is that illegal?
We were close enough to touristy city areas, so it's there's coffee and there's booze if you want to find any of that stuff. But I'll say this: if you get a coffee and you're sitting there talking, you're going to blow through your 30 minutes of things to say pretty fast before you start the hour plus hike. So it's you want to maybe pace it out.
So it's silent coffee.
Well, it's coffee to go, and then you talk in the car on the way there, and then you run out of things to say 5 minutes into the hike.
That's the thing. Yeah, you're not.
At least you have 5 minutes.
You're not starting with silent. You can't really do it that way because you have to, just to be polite, you have to blow through it all. As soon as you start talking, the clock is running. You can't strategically be like, don't talk to me until we're out on the trail.
Courtney, Tom used to pick me up to do this podcast in person, and our first 15 minutes in the car would be the best stuff we would ever talk about. And then after an hour of hanging out with Tom, no offense, I'm sure he felt the same way. It's sort of like we've run out of things to say to each other. We're either repeating stuff we said in the car on the way over here, or we're scrambling to find. So, anyways, it's beneficial to just start immediately. Blank slate.
Right. Yeah.
Do you find the benefit in digging deeper and looping back to certain points of conversation? Does that ever help you?
With a person who you don't know really well, yes. But there is a point where you're sort of like, yeah, I get kind of their whole deal. There's not much more that I'm really curious about.
Mm-hmm. Also, you just feel exhausted probably at a certain point. You're like, my social battery is like at 0%.
Yeah.
Not for this person, but just generally.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. One person who has no trouble talking forever is Alec Baldwin, who somebody sent in a link. I haven't watched the whole thing, but the description sounds funny. He decided to do an Instagram tribute to Sam Neill, who passed away this week. And in typical Alec Baldwin fashion,
7-gun salute.
Alec Baldwin is a guy who likes to hear himself talk, and maybe a little bit more than he likes to talk about anybody else. And so let's watch a little bit of this impromptu eulogy that he decided to post online and didn't decide to do a take 2 of.
I just wanted to come on here quickly and say how...
Let me stop right there. Can you clear your throat? Can you just clear your throat before you hit record? I mean, come on, people.
Stricken I was to learn of the death of Sam Neill.
Let me stop as well and say, to do this with the sunglasses up on the top of his head.
Incredible.
I know. Like he's out
like,
the
listen,
door. Hilaria, I'm about to grab my shoes and then we can go to the store. And then he sits down with his phone, puts his sunglasses up. And he's like, also let me talk about Sam on Instagram.
Just really quick.
Yeah. Un momento, Hilaria. Un momento.
Yeah. 3 minutos, por favor. It's a 2-minute and 48-second video, and it takes 12 seconds to post it.
10 segundo, he says, but it takes 3 minutes.
Yeah. She says,
no problema, senor.
And then you're just like, wow, dude, she's really still leaning into this.
Yeah, his Spanish is way better than hers.
It's like, he's like, Hilaria, you gotta start taking the Duolingo lessons seriously. You're starting to embarrass me. You say you're from Spain, and my Spanish is better than yours.
Buenos dias, Hilaria. She's like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
She's like, ¿a dónde vas? And then he's like, no, that's not how you say hi. Wait, you forgot how you say hello? She's like, no, sí.
She's just devoted her time to saying things in English with a Spanish accent instead of actually learning any Spanish.
Yeah. She's like, I'm trying to learn. And he's like, in the process, you've unlearned English and you've taught yourself pidgin English. And that's all you speak now to me and the kids. It's like, our kids are not learning English or Spanish. They're learning this weird Spanglish that you're teaching them from your fake background. Yeah. That's probably the worst fight they could ever have is when Alec brings that up. Alec's like, your fake Spaniard background.
That's what
and then she's like, you go sleep on the couch or you sleep in a hotel, but you're not sleeping in my bed.
Lo siento. What?
No lo siento for you tonight. He's like, it's not even what that means. Never mind. I'm going to go sleep in a hotel.
He's, what do you call this thing here? He's like, what do you call an onion in Spanish? It's like, no, in English. Onion.
And cebolla?
No, that's in Spanish. You asked me how to call it in English. I just told you it's onion.
Yeah.
Sí, the cebolla. Hey, Alec, pass me the cebolla.
Are you asking because you only remember it in Spanish or because you don't know the word in either language?
Yeah.
Porque de los dos.
Hilaria, I told you I gotta stop eating onions. They make me too fertile. If we have another kid, it'll be 16 kids now. We can't be doing cheaper by the dozen when we're both in our 50s. Hilaria, Spaniard or not, European and fertile or not, we're not having more than 12 children. I swear to God.
When
I
I did
already
the
have
Hunt
at
for Red
least one daughter from my previous marriages that I hate. I can't have another 12 that I'm going to hate when I'm dead.
October, we shot in '89. It came out in 1990, a long time ago. And that was probably my first big movie in terms of having a decent-sized role, because I'd done Working Girl and Beetlejuice and things like that.
All right,
Rest in peace.
25 seconds in, yeah, he's kind of he's launched an interview question about his first big movie that Sam Neill happened to be in, but we're taking a little detour to like, this was a great boon for my career. It was really a big break for young little Alec Baldwin. Really became big.
Sexy, cute little me from back then.
My eyes were a piercing blue and my chest was very tight.
Yeah, my chest was so hairy and tight, and my blue eyes could rip the fabric right off of your body.
Here's a couple pictures of me at that age.
I signed them. Like, who are these for? For myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alec, are you ready? One more second, Ilaria. Almost done.
Yeah. Almost done talking about my dead friend or whatever the fuck.
This man I worked with once 35 years ago.
Yeah, who died because he's old like me.
Like that, where I had a smaller role. And I do Hunt for Red October, and
He's still talking about his movies.
yes, John is a great director, and I'm one of the most excited.
I was talking about the guy who directed it. John McTiernan, wonderful director. Die Hard, Predator.
Yeah.
Kind of fell off
Classic
the map.
80s.
And I think he actually went to prison for tax evasion in the 2000s.
Yeah, interesting career if you want to look him up. But anyways, great director of the film that I was in, Hunt for the Red October.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. Great movie. Great sequel to Die Hard. A lot better than Die Hard 2 and 4 and 5.
Well, I'm in a film school lesson right now, a lecture.
Let me talk about mise en scène and different components that feed into it.
We're going to talk about the Lumiere brothers today, and their impact on the beginnings of cinema. As we talk about my dear departed coworker at one point 40 years ago, Sam Neill.
Exciting parts of it was to meet Tom Clancy, but the cast.
Clancy, not Cruise. Clancy.
Tom Clancy,
Not Cruise.
wonderful author. All those Jack Ryan books, really, really good. The movie's pretty good too. The ones with Harrison Ford, kind of liked. Ben Affleck one was all right. I think there's an Amazon show about Jack Ryan now that John Krasinski stars in. Wonderful in the Office.
Yeah, crazy, man. It's like, wow. So we're not even a minute in, and we're just talking about his career and the people he's meeting in the 1980s.
Yes. Sam Neill came up once in the first 40 seconds in this eulogy, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had great casts. I've worked with great people. Tony and
Best career.
Meryl and so many other people.
They're not dead either. By the way, he's shouting out Meryl Streep, maybe working with her and stuff. It's not like she's also in the grave, Like he's referencing people that he's worked with that are cool, not like dearly departed like coworkers in the industry.
Meryl, he's got to work his way to Woody Allen at some point, right? Like Meryl Streep, interesting role in Manhattan. Great Woody Allen film that changed my life. He really makes life worth living, which speaking of living and not living, Sam Neill, let's talk about him.
Yeah. But before I get back to Sam Neill, about Woody, criminally misunderstood Woody Allen. People just don't get him. He's really not a creep. He's a cool guy. Yeah, and he doesn't make the same movie all the time. It's different movies.
What they don't think about when they think about Woody dating a teenager in Manhattan is he is morally compromised and she is not, and that is a subtextual element of Manhattan. So when people are creeped out, they're missing the point. It's not meant to be advocating what Ike, the character, is doing.
And in fact, in some way, I relate to Manhattan with Hilaria because Hilaria is sort of the one that's guilty, and I'm not, because she's the one that's lying about being from Basque country or whatever the fuck. And I'm not. I'm just talking about my career that everyone can watch in the movies.
I really think Woody should have cast Sam in Deconstructing Harry in one of the short stories. He would have fit in very well.
Yeah. Woody, if you're listening or watching, just want to say hello. I'm sure you'll see this too, but Sam Neill, it's a bummer about him, but you could have used him, Woody, but you could use me if you want.
Woody, I think it would
becomes
a great honor if you were to write a role that Sam Neill could have played, but that you offer me instead in your next film.
Woody, I was wondering if you could talk to Roman Polanski for me. Maybe see if he's available to do another. I have a couple of ideas for what we could do to collaborate together. Yeah. You, me, Polanski, Woody. How about this? Woody Allen, Alec Baldwin, Roman Polanski, Hilaria Baldwin. There we go. There's the power quadruple. A meeting of the minds.
To honor Sam's memory, I'm doing a new film with Roman Polanski and Woody Allen.
Yeah. With a CGI Sam Neill. We got the rights to his estate. So he's going to be an AI version of Sam Neill.
We've talked about Sam Neill so much more than he has. Let's see how long it takes to get back to Sam.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That I really, really admired. And do admire, but my God, Hunt for Red October. I had to write this down. I had to go to the internet and write. I mean, obviously Sean, Larry Ferguson, Scott Glenn,
who are all these
Tim
people?
Curry.
I think he's just running down the list of people who were in Hunt for Red October now, but before that, it was just kind of all over the place of people cool actors that he worked with that are, as you said, still alive, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, cool industry people that are not dead that he's trying to like shout out in a eulogy. It just doesn't make sense. Like if they were, whatever.
James Earl Jones, Peter Firth, Richard Jordan, Joss Auckland.
I had to pull up the IMDb page for Hunt for Red October to eulogize Sam properly.
Courtney Vance, Danny Davis, Fred Thompson, Jeffrey Jones, Ron
Are these
Gutman.
also dead people?
No, not maybe one or two of those guys are at this point. Like James Earl Jones has passed away, but he was in Hunt for Red October. I think he's just literally running down the whole cast of that movie
because he and Sam Neill were in that movie together.
Yeah. Although were they even together in that? Like Sam Neill's down in the submarine,
the guts of the submarine,
yeah,
like doing all the mechanic shit, right?
Right.
If I remember that correctly. And then Alec Baldwin's like I'm the sexy little captain with a cool family, and I'm in charge of this submarine.
I have to go take down Russian Sean Connery, Mr. President.
Yeah. Yeah, Soviet Sean Connery is a huge menace to American safety. I got to go take care of him before he defects in the end.
Do you think he's building to Sean Connery at some point? Because that is a big omission so far from this list.
But then, like, who the fuck does a eulogy about somebody and then just talks about somebody else that's dead? It's sort of like, well, yeah, I mean, kind of. Like, if they work together, sure. But it's, like, sort of not really appropriate, I feel like. I don't know. So it's sort of like, even if he does work up to Sean Connery and be like, rest in peace, it's like, okay, at the end of the day, you're just talking about who died from a movie that you were in with this other guy. You're not talking about like when you were doing the movie with the guy, he was really cool and it's sort of sad that he's dead because you thought he was probably a nice guy.
Yeah. Seems like a nice guy. You would think, it'd be sort of like we spent time. We had one scene together and his craft, his attention to the details was really astounding to me. But instead it's just like Courtney Vance, James Earl Jones. Really good.
Courtney Cox.
Courtney, Friends. Big fan of Friends. The Scream series.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I don't know. Like, what? Before he started hitting record, I honestly think that he was like, Hilaria, I have to run something past you, and she's like, Jess, what do you need? And then he's like, so I'm thinking about doing a eulogy for this guy I used to work with, who's dead now. His name is Sam Neill. She's like, who is this? He's like, some guy. Don't worry about some guy I used to work with. And she's like, oh, so you're gonna say some things about him? And then, sorry, this is probably not appropriate, but I'm making fun of Hilaria Baldwin pretending to be Hispanic. So this is appropriate, folks. Please don't cancel me.
Yeah, our music guy, he's shaking his head.
Yeah, music guy, please work with me here, music guy. We're trying to do our thing. I'm sorry. It's whatever. Anyways, so Hilaria, fake Latinx Baldwin is like, so what are you gonna do for the eulogy? And then Alec Baldwin's like, so I was kind of thinking I would just talk about this movie that we were both in, and then maybe the cast and crew and the director.
Yeah. You were asked to do this eulogy? Yeah, kind of. By my fans on my Instagram page. I think well, they didn't ask, but I think they'll like it.
Yeah. User Alec Baldwin 459,860 said, it'd be great if you said something, Alec. And I said, you know what? I can't let you down.
That's a great
You might
idea.
be a bot.
That's a wonderful
I can't
point.
let you down.
Yeah.
You might be a bot fan account, but that's a wonderful idea. I should do that right now in front of my front entryway of my house.
Right. Yeah.
With sunglasses on my head.
In the mud room.
In the mud room of my house as I'm leaving.
I need a black shirt to wear to honor his memory.
To match my sunglasses headband.
These black sunglasses they're my black sunglasses that I wear to funerals.
Yeah. And remember, give me something super, super sweet and decadent for lunch, because I'm going to want to go really right in immediately when I start the video. Okay.
Let me take
it's going to be really, it's intentional.
Let me eat a mozzarella stick and then start this eulogy.
Yeah. Let me finish eating a muffin without any water, and then I'm going to do the eulogy.
And Sarsgaard. And that's just, the more recognizable names. There's a lot of other people in there who I enjoyed working with, but my God. What an experience that was.
Is he talking about working with Sam? Or is it just that there was a lot of people? He had a fun time making that movie.
The movie, I think.
The set of that movie was a great time in the 80s, probably, I guess, is what he's saying. And so he's saying it's a bummer Sam's dead, because he can't be like, hey, remember Sam Neill when we were both in that great movie in the 80s?
Sam, I forgot you were in that movie because there were so many other geniuses in it. And behind.
Like me.
Yeah, in front of and behind
like
the camera.
Yeah. Sorry.
You were number 45 on my list of favorite people I worked with on that film.
Yeah, the first three were just different versions of me, actually, in different outfits, different ways to making my cute little blue eyes sparkle.
What an experience it was. Gotta get rid of somebody who's calling me. What an experience.
Gotta get rid of somebody.
I gotta
look at Sam's widow. She's calling me. This annoying person.
I gotta take this.
Hilarious in the car calling him like, you said this would be 1 second.
Yeah.
Or it's Woody. I gotta take this. It's Woody. He might be offering me a role.
I haven't talked to Woody since last week. Something could have changed.
Hola, Woody, mi amigo. He's just kind of defaulting to Spanish now because he's doing the Duolingo to try to help Ilaria.
Yeah, but it's hilarious still, just refusing.
Experience it was to do that movie with those people. I mean, every time you turned around to do a scene, you were with this great actor. I mean, even people like Ron Gutman's a perfect example. But I can't even stop thinking. To this day, him he's smoking a cigarette. He's going to do the work for them.
We're 2 minutes in, and Sam came up once, I think, so far.
In passing, too.
Yes.
The Russians, and he's like, una minuta, he says. Una minuta. Anyway, I know that sounds weird, but it's like, I told you to speak your mind, but my God, Jack.
What?
He's running through impressions.
Is he doing a Joe Biden impersonation?
This literally just sounds like he's on some interview. He's at a red carpet event, and they say, it's the 40th anniversary of Hunt for Red October. What are your memories of working on that movie?
Yeah, he uploaded the wrong video. He meant to upload the video where he was talking about Sam Neill passing, but because he did 3 videos in the mud room that day, he just uploaded the wrong one. He's like, oh shit, that was supposed to go to Kelly Bluebell at the Hollywood Reporter for the 40th anniversary of Hunt for Red October.
Yeah. This is supposed to be just a Criterion Channel extra.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. He's the funniest thing is he's also talking about how cool other actors were. and not Sam Neill at all. He hasn't mentioned how cool it was like working with Sam. He's talking about some other guy smoking a cigarette and like how cool that scene was for him. But at no point did he say that about Sam Neill, the guy who just died, who's supposedly this video is kind of for.
Well, it's a 2-minute, 48-second video. We're 2 minutes and 11 seconds in. So he's got about 30 seconds to get to the point somewhere in here.
To start crying, honestly.
And by the way, sorry, rest in peace.
And Sam, pretty good.
Yeah.
And Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
I got to take this call.
For me.
Yeah.
I got to take Woody. Woody's calling again.
Woody,
this time.
If Woody calls a second time, you got to take it. Rest in peace, Sam.
If you deny Woody's call a second time, he never works with you again. Everybody knows that about Woody.
Then it's just like it's Sun Yi. She's just like, hey, did Woody leave his keys in your apartment last night? He can't find the key to his typewriter.
Yeah, he locks his typewriter up every night because he says it's a magical typewriter, and it's a whole thing. But since you work with Woody, you already know all this, Alec.
Yes.
His magical typewriter keys. Okay, so you're saying they're not there? Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to call Uber. All right, thanks, Alec.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, no problem. I gotta get back to my eulogy for Sam Neill.
I'll be right over. I'll help. We need Woody to write this new screenplay. I can feel it. It's going to be the best one yet.
He and Roman Polanski came up with the title. I don't love it. It's a work in progress, but he's called it Le Pédophile.
Yeah,
and it's supposedly a gripping satire. But I'm not married to the title there.
Yeah, Woody wrote 70 pages of it yesterday morning before lunch.
in a fervor.
We got to write. You got to do this last 20 pages. Woody, what's your revision process like? And Woody's like, no such thing. It's good. It's good enough.
First take, only take.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, okay, cool. And then so you're telling me then Roman Polanski wrote the other 70 pages, so it's a collaboration.
Yeah, Woody's at the point in his career now. He's so lazy. He's just like, I kind of just don't write the last 30 pages at all, and hope I get the footage that it can put something together.
I'm sort of like an ideas man, and then I have finishers, like sort of editors, and they take the stories and they write us a cute little, they put a little bow on it and call it a day.
Oh, interesting. You want me to improvise the third act? Woody's kind of like, yeah, sure. I mean, whatever. I'm not
sure. Write 30 pages, come up with 30 minutes of things to just schmooze about. I don't care. It's your movie.
Fascinating performance method that I write the third act of the film and all of my lines. Woody's asleep.
I just really don't care about. Yeah, Woody's asleep.
He's slumped over. Wakes up and doesn't even look at the camera. He's just cut.
Yeah, that was great. That was lunch,
perfect.
Everybody.
We're done. That's a wrap on the film.
Yeah, Chinese for everybody. Lunchtime. Let's go. That's a wrap.
Yeah, my 50
love working with Woody.
51st movie done.
Love it. Yeah, can't wait till. It's too bad. It's too bad that my good friend died, and we weren't able to collaborate on Le Pédophile with Roman Polanski, Woody Allen, and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
we had to substitute Alec Baldwin and his weird fake Spanish wife.
Yeah, Woody. What if we dedicate this one to Sam Neill? Put that Le Pédophile for Sam Neill.
It even rhymes, Woody. That's how you know it's perfect.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.
Yeah, sure. You can do it if you want. The Sam Neill estate is just horrified. Sorry, but we should probably finish the last 30 seconds of this video.
James Earl Jones.
Is he going to do a James Earl Jones impression? 50-50 chance, right?
I hope so. At this point, he's mentioned James Earl Jones either 2 or 3 times, and that's more than Sam Neill by 50 to 100%.
He starts doing the Darth Vader.
I am your father, Luke.
Another great, just a voice performance, but the presence behind that voice, you didn't even need to see his face.
I mean, my God, having that in the room with you, it's like, wow, this is Vader. This is Simba. This is Vader. This is the guy from Coming to America. This is the man who made it happen.
Yeah, this is the voice of God.
Yeah,
Just like
what
are you talking about? Yeah, this is what Sam Neill is hearing up there in the sky right now.
Yeah. Sam Neill and James Earl Jones are both listening to the voice of God, and James Earl Jones is laughing as Sam Neill is confused. Wait, why does God have James Earl Jones's voice, and James Earl Jones also has his voice? What's going on?
Richard
Hollywood
Jordan in that scene in the conference room. I mean, everybody. Courtney Vance calling him Seaman Beaumont. I mean, I remember that. That's one of the few movies I've ever done where I remember the whole movie. That's what a fan I am of that work.
That's not a good thing to be admitting. That's one of the few movies that I was coherent on set before I was wasted every night.
He's got 10 seconds left to bring it back to Sam Neill. I keep expecting him to build to like, but the classiest act of the whole set of geniuses was Sam Neill.
Yeah. That would be too perfect. That would be like, okay, somehow this was all worth it, and Alec Baldwin might still have it, whatever it is.
Cognition.
But, cognition.
The guy's
kind of like,
he's watchable. I'll give him that. I mean, it's nonsense, but it's watchable nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see if he puts a little bow on this.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not a fan of my work, but I'm a fan of their work. Anyway, oh my God.
Yeah.
My God, Sam Neill. My love to his family. My love to his family.
Okay. Well, he did go back to Sam and say some nice things, but kind of in the.
But he just said my love
really.
to his family. He didn't even say like, my God, Sam Neill. In Hunt for Red October, he was the star player. Anything to tie what he just said for 3 minutes into like what he should have been talking about for 3 minutes.
It's such a good
in the
time.
last 6 seconds.
I don't like watching myself. But
I know less about Sam Neill now than I did prior to watching this.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's a real guy. This just kind of my love to his family. My God, my love to his family.
I like
they're going to need my love.
He set it up to have a follow up, right? My love to his family. My love to his family. Click.
Yeah, I couldn't even be bothered to come up with a second thing to say to his family. Fuck him.
So he really doesn't compliment Sam Neill's acting at all in that. He just sort of says, yeah, I did one movie with Sam a long time ago. A lot of geniuses. Here's 15 impressions of everybody else in the cast. Sorry about Sam.
Yeah. Not only does he make it about his career, his filmography at some point, and then just sort of like all the people he worked with who had incredible scenes in movies that were not Sam Neill. And then he kind of like in the last moment kind of has the audacity to not even say anything about never mind.
You just pulled he's just Alec Baldwin over here.
Alec Baldwin got your tongue?
Hilarious calling me. Oh, damn it. Yeah, no, I think it's just I think it's sad. I think his brain is gone. I think my brain is probably gone too.
Too late in the day. Yeah.
Too late in the day. I didn't have enough caffeine. The third pot of tea wasn't enough. I gotta bump it up to 4 tomorrow for the next pod day.
Well,
but no, it's just sad that Alec Baldwin couldn't make it about anyone other than himself, because he tried to do this self-deprecating thing at the end where he's like, my performance in that was not even that good. But at least he's talking about his performance. He didn't even mention Sam Neill's performance in the movie at all.
Yeah.
So Sam Neill was in that movie?
I guess. I wouldn't know it from hearing Alec Baldwin give his fucking eulogy over here.
I'm shocked he didn't do a Sean Connery impression anywhere in there.
The thing is, I'm a really Soviet submarine commander.
Yeah.
And like having that in the room, it's like, wow, are you Scottish? Are you Russian? Are you Chinese?
Doesn't matter.
American?
Doesn't even matter. It's just presence.
It's like the United Nations. It's presence. It's like, it's pose. It's something that only an old white actor could give on screen. If I can be very Alec Baldwin about it.
I think I could play that role better than Sean now that I'm the age Sean was.
Yeah, we could have a young guy. We could have Army Hammer be the young me, and then I could be the old guy. We could. What do you think? Maybe we redo it. We redo it in Sam Neill's honor, but with me as the Sam Neill character.
I'm either
Anyways.
Sean's character or any of the black guys.
Any of the black guys or Sean's character. Again, much love to his family. Much love to his family. Gosh, honestly, I can't, if I die before you guys owe it to me to get Alec Baldwin on some sort of like
Cameo.
cam site. Yeah, cameo.
Yes.
And be like, well, oh gosh, what to say about him? He, did I tell you guys that I was in this show called 30 Rock? And of course, Tom is happier about that than my eulogy. I'm sure.
Ooh, it was very,
No, I'm just
very
kidding.
interesting. Yeah.
He's like, cool.
I'll just do a eulogy for you, Will, where I talk about adaptation and moving parts and mention every single person who worked on it except you until the
That
very
would
end.
be perfect. That would be legendary. You're like, oh my gosh, these films, like even in the back, it's sort of like the guy holding the microphone even had pose, had presence.
I do
had-
six
you just-
impressions of people that we'd worked with on those movies, and then at a certain point, I'm like, and Will. Yeah, Will. I don't even have the love to his family. Just sort of ends on
Yeah.
your name.
Will, well, much love to his friends.
To will forget.
Yeah, we'll never forget
Yeah.
Will.
Never forget Will at gmail.com. That was his email. If you want to, I'm just kidding.
Or I've run through everybody, the whole list. I'm like, who did I forget? Oh yeah, Will. Yeah, Will was great in it too. I guess he doesn't even say that. He doesn't even say that though. He doesn't even. Yeah, that's the thing I can't believe is there's just not a moment after giving this just sort of glowing recollection of everybody else. He doesn't really compliment Sam Neill. He just is sad that he died.
He never ties it back to Sam Neill other than saying his name. That's it. There's no personality. Sam Neill's just a placeholder for whoever died. And he's just like, too bad he died. That's like this, like
My
pretty much an
God.
extra on a movie that I worked in.
He should do this every time anybody dies who's ever been in a movie with him. He should do this kind of thing where it's 5 minutes of just his favorite memories of everybody else, and then just a quick little sloppy eulogy, kind of not even like kind of motion toward a eulogy, just the thing you'd say to a person in real life, not on camera.
Right.
I'm sorry about Sam. Here's 3 extra minutes though. Beyond that. Well,
I'm just picturing him explaining this to a poor cocktail waitress that like comes up to him and it's like, "Oh my God, you were in the Humper Red October, yeah?" And that's how it comes up. This is the only explanation for this presentation.
yeah, I don't know. Alec Baldwin, I think he, not sure he's the greatest person in the world, but man, he is funny.
Yeah.
So are you familiar with this AI actress, Tilly Norwood? Have you heard about her?
No.
So she is fully AI, and I'm a little confused on the chronology here. We talked about her on one of our early shows, but the idea was that she has an agent, and somehow they would be able to license out. A company owns her likeness, which is not based on a real person, but that somehow she could be in things, and the company that has her, owns the likeness, makes money off of her being in things. So her name is Tilly Norwood. And in an early episode, I wanted to find some clips of her work and go through them. And I ran into this problem that maybe they should have foreseen, which is when you have an AI actress, anybody can kind of put her into AI slop. And it's very hard to tell what's really licensed and what's just somebody saying, "Hey, put Tilly Norwood in this." So I looked on YouTube because I thought, let's do a little rundown of her best work. And literally, I could not tell any of them apart. I have no idea what she's actually officially legitimately in or not. But then after that, there was a headline that they were retiring her, that there was so much backlash that she was, much like Sam Neill, taken too soon. Much love to Tilly's family, etc. But
Much love.
she's back. Tilly Norwood is back.
What?
I think they just killed her like 6 months ago, so it didn't take very long.
We talked about this on the podcast that she was dead already. So she's been like zombified already.
Kind of unclear. The company that owns her, I don't know how we talk about this exactly, but
Yeah, that sounds. I don't like how that sounds, Tom.
The company that employs this AI
owns her image, I guess. Maybe.
Does that sound that much better? I don't know.
No.
I don't really know. I don't think so. Courtney, you
Just
what do you
push through?
Okay, yeah.
Tilly Norwood, wonderful AI actress, gives you a lot of range and options. Love working with Tilly. Does an impression of Tilly Norwood. Anyway, so she is back. I guess the company that whatever her has access to her and decides when they put a prompt into a form and into a website to make a new Tilly Norwood movie. They have licensed her out to a new movie called Misaligned, which I'm reading from Variety here, which is real Hollywood news. So this is not just like some company, but I guess they're claiming that they're making a full feature movie called Misaligned, starring Tilly Norwood, described as a comedy drama telling a, quote, coming-of-age story infused with existential AI crisis. Set inside the so-called Tillyverse, a surreal digital world located somewhere up in the cloud, the film will follow Tilly, an AI being with no real body, no childhood, and no lived experience of her own, only access to everyone else's. Things spiral when a seductive rogue bot from the dark web convinces her to abandon her guardrails and begin developing desires, impulses, and ambitions, making her more human. So that's a weird plot to begin with, and it is an AI feature film, a full-length movie, they say described as a hybrid production using traditional film and TV professionals working alongside AI specialists. So that's the future, I guess. We'll see if it's any good. Yeah. The film. Okay,
I'm excited.
Here's a quote.
That sounds fun.
Quote from one of the company, the people running this company. The film will absolutely be funny, chaotic, and self-aware. Very Tilly.
Classic Tilly. Even though we have not established her career at all.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm aware of the concept that she is an AI actress, whatever exactly that means. But the fact that I have not seen a single thing that she's in where I know that it even was approved does suggest that I don't really know her personality enough. So when you say very Tilly, could mean anything.
So Tilly.
Yeah, very anonymous, bland, hard to wrap your finger around, sort of personalityless. Very Tilly.
That's so somebody you don't even know anything about. Classic them.
This is like some ploy. I feel like it's somebody. This is like some pyramid scheme where they got a ton of money to then just make the worst slop ever. But they're like, yeah, one of the things we're going to do is just sort of pretend like everybody's a big Tilly fan already. And this VC guy, he doesn't really, the guy with the money, he doesn't really follow Hollywood. He's got too short of an attention span to watch movies. So we just tell him, yeah, everybody's waiting for the Tilly movie. Very Tilly. We got access to Tilly. People are begging for Tilly. We'll give them all the Tilly they want. Just give us $100 million.
Yeah, we're going to make some AI slop movie with our AI slop actress. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that good. I mean, like, what is this? This kind of reminds me of that. I watched this kids movie, Wreck-It Ralph, about the internet or something.
Yeah,
I was like babysitting. I was like babysitting. Yeah, something like that. And they have to like jailbreak the internet to like get out of the. It's just like that, but for an AI actress, basically.
This sounds kind of like that Barbie plot to me. Like they're trying to do AI, but instead of being a perfect Barbie, it's her realizing that she's in a fake world and maybe has to come out of that. Which sounds about like what AI would, like if you say, okay, if I ask Claude, hey, give me a plot for a romantic comedy starring an AI actress, what would be a good kind of meta way to do that? It probably would just copy the plot of Barbie.
Literally.
It probably would. Yeah. It'd probably be like, we open on a Margaret Qualley and/or Margot Robbie character. Then you're like, wait a sec, this is in a pink house.
Yeah,
we can't.
Very Tilly.
That's a little too.
Can we make it Tilly?
Yeah.
Tillier, even more Tilly, more Tilly.
They're asking the AI what to make it more Tilly, more classic Tilly, and the AI is
Just
hallucinating slop.
I mean, it's kind of like AI will get if
more Tilly.
Say
as Tilly as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the kind of phrase AI would come up with, like a classic Tilly. here's what she does. And then they're kind of just saying that now as if that means anything, because they're like, oh, the pitch looked really nice. Did you see what Claude shot out in 30 seconds?
Yeah. Claude came up with that pitch. Let's put it out there. See how it does. Classic Claude.
Yeah.
I mean, Tilly. I'm getting my AIs mixed up. I'm sorry, folks.
Tilly's a wonderful actress. I can't wait to work with her on this new film. She, in honor of Sam Neill, I did take this role. I'm gonna be
because I wanted a second house in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Shameless, I know, but I wanted it, and Sam Neill wanted it, and we needed it.
And Michael Caine needs a new summer house too, so he's here.
Yeah.
I'm going to build a new house. I may be 95, but I'm going to build a new house. And in 3 years, I will be living in it.
That's great. You're gonna be in the Tilly Norwood movie too. Where we two old great actors like us, we can be both like smoking cigarettes and saying cool things, and then we'll just sort of like remind each other of how cool that scene was. You want to be friends?
It's a bunch of AI characters and then Alec Baldwin and Michael Caine in some scenes.
Michael Caine's just as thoroughly annoyed with Alec Baldwin, but Alec Baldwin's desperately looking up to him as a cool mentor. He's like, if you think about it, we've had pretty similar careers. I don't think so at all, to be quite honest. I'm not sure how you reckon that.
Yeah.
Well, we were both very handsome young men, and we both sort of aged into these very cool elderly statesman type of actors.
Claude's like, it's a romantic comedy. It's a love triangle between Tilly Norwood, Alec Baldwin, and Michael Caine.
Yeah, Tilly Norwood plays a young, seductive actress trying to break into Hollywood, trying to steal Alec Baldwin away from his Latin ex wife.
Yeah, it's kind of like Bridget Jones, but with an AI girl and two old men.
It's like that Bridget Jones movie. It's like that Megan Fox movie where she's like some sort of weird robot thing that also takes over the wife's. I forget what it's. The maid? No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I don't remember what it's.
I don't remember what that's called. But anyways,
there's no sharks in it, so Courtney probably doesn't know either.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh man, don't worry about it. Horrible movie. Terrible.
Human movies aren't my thing. Maybe AI will be.
Maybe it will. Maybe you'll be part of the Tilly fan club someday.
Yeah, maybe I too will be classic Tilly.
Yeah,
we can all aspire.
Maybe we're all. I was gonna say we're all a little
Tilly.
bit.
We all go a little Tilly sometimes. It's the new
little bit of Tilly in all of us.
Norman Bates.
Yeah.
Norman Bates is dressing up like Tilly Norwood instead of his mom.
For some reason, when you say Tilly Norwood, I'm thinking of Hatsune Miku, which is like one of the original, like sort of fake online characters. You guys know what Hatsune Miku is?
No.
Mm-mm.
All right, this is like a weeb poll. For our Japanese listeners, I'm sorry. I know this is probably
that's
1%. Not the best part of
1% of our listeners, Japanese.
Hey, konnichiwa. Welcome to our show, folks. If you speak only Japanese, then you'll at least have gotten that word from your hour of listening to us. So well worth your time. But yeah, anyways, Hatsune Miku is sort of like this online e-character, sort of e-pop. It's basically an e-girl. She doesn't exist. She's a cartoon character online that's music. And if you know anything about K-pop, you know that there's a bunch of these like little girly bands, that do like this things, and they're all like, anyways, this is sort of a cartoon version of that. And people fan out over this character that's a cartoon, and she has a huge following, and it's made a ton of money. I think, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong about this. Maybe one of our Japanese listeners could correct or comment below, let us know. But I think at one point, Hatsune Miku was making so much money that it made up like some small percentage of the GDP of Japan for like that year. Yeah. So it makes a ton of money. Anyways, I think this is what they're trying to hoping to capture with Tilly Norwood, but I don't think this is going to, I don't know. I don't think so.
We'll keep revisiting the Tilly Norwood saga as it plays out because I'm curious. I'm curious.
Right. Like, yeah. Sorry, I was going to say with this character, one last thing. With this character, it's established what it looks like. You know what I mean? People can recognize it. It's on stuff in stores. So there's like branding and stuff. So if you say like classic Hatsune Miku, people somewhere in some world will know, like, I know what that means. If you say classic Tilly Norwood, nobody in any world or any country in the world will know what you mean, because it's just nonsense.
Very Tilly. Yeah. Woody, new script. I love it. Very Tilly. Yes, thank you. I'm a big fan of Miss Norwood. You think I could cast her? You think she'd do my film? Think she'd play the love interest in my new romantic comedy, Manhattan 2?
Yeah. Soon Yi says that Tilly's becoming my AI girlfriend, and she can't stand it.
Yeah. Soon Yi's dumping me because I'm cheating on her with Tilly.
with my grok version of Tilly.
Yeah. Soon Yi, we've been together a long time, but the heart wants what it wants, and I'm ready for that. I'm entering my Tilly phase.
Yeah. Listen, Soon Yi, you were just a phase, even though you're my daughter wife.
Oh my god.
Oh man. All right. Well, a whole new set of abandonment issues for poor Miss Soon Yi.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wrap up on that beautiful note. Let's wrap the show up. Do we have a sponsor for this week's show?
Sponsored?
Yeah.
Sounds.
Will, you got it?
We got so many sponsors. Wow. Listen to that enthusiasm, folks. We're really.
It sounded like Courtney had one there for a second. You want to go ahead, Courtney?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then I'll do mine, because I think we're sort of moving up here, folks. We have we're getting to that tier where we get a couple of ad reads. So Courtney might have the same one as me, or she might have a different one. We'll see.
We're getting to that tier of success where it's really annoying how many ads there are in the show, and you kind of listen to it less now.
Yeah.
Ours actually has bled over from last week's episode when we talked about Shark Week. We caught the attention of the Discovery team.
Wow.
That are excited
Blood in the water.
Yeah, they're excited to extend a crazy discount on some new chum buckets that they are selling. Nice little to-go packaging, super cute. So you can take it to Club Chum with you. It is for 100% off, in parentheses, of your limbs. You too can be a part of Club Chum.
Wow.
And let's see, the discount code is, where is that here? Bloody Hell 442. Unsure what that means. Will, was that the same sponsor you got?
Vicious. No, I got a different one, but I like this one. This sounds very cool. I would love a chum bucket. Yeah. What's in the chum buckets, Courtney? Just for
does it come with chum, or is it just a bucket and you have to find your own chum?
And you have to provide your own chum.
So that's actually funny. It comes with about 15 sealed tins of fish and an immersion blender. So there's an opportunity to kind of get that tactile simulation of making your own chum buckets without the big mess and the giant knives.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like a little experience you're getting, folks.
Yeah,
you're buying a little experience.
Exactly.
I really expected it to be a little asterisk and it says chum not included.
No. Yeah. They really have it figured out. They have partnered with several different tinned fish companies. So all of the leftover expired fish that they don't get rid of goes directly to Chum to go.
All of the bacalao that they have left over in the to pull from last week's episode as well.
Precisely.
Well, the extra cod guts.
Get your
fish bits.
Get your Warner Brothers Discovery Chum now before Paramount takes over the company, because I bet Mr. David Ellison is going to stop this chum business and say this is not right wing coded enough.
Yeah, these lib chum buckets are just not going to fly anymore. We got to get rid of this.
These woke chum buckets.
Yeah. Yeah, if we could turn them into sort of more fascist, sort of more technocratic buckets, maybe now we're talking. But otherwise, no.
Yeah, we got to put a picture of Trump on each of these chum buckets, or else I'm not selling them.
Yeah, a big picture of Trump's beautiful face and a big sort of hugging embrace.
Yeah. To honor our president, our great brave leader, we now put a picture
honor
of him.
Sam Neill, to honor our president, to honor Alec Baldwin, to honor all the greats of our country, of America. Wow, this sounds like a great product, Courtney. I'm stoked. I can't wait to get my hands on a chum bucket. myself.
I'm really excited too. And to be honest, all of the quote unquote expired tin fish, that's, kind of a breathable line.
Oh, okay. So you've tried the chum? Did you eat
A little bit?
mix
I was
it?
curious. And also,
cool.
I didn't have really an electric outlet next to me. So I was kind of required to mix up my own chum, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, totally get you.
A lot of room for activities with that one.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you would expect that, that type of thing. Well, that's cool. I was kind of thinking, I would probably pinch off one of the cans of chum off to the side, maybe crack that thing open, mix it in a bowl with some mayonnaise and some lemon juice, sort of see if I could get like a tuna sandwich going. And that way I sort of get a little bit of lunch and I get a chum bucket for the boat. But yeah, I'm thinking this will be cool. This is good. That's good to know. Folks, we don't recommend you eat the chum, but Courtney says that she tried it and it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Will it give you
don't swallow it.
Will it give you the diarrhea parasite that's going around?
No, it is 100% more healthy and safe than your local bag of broccoli and or fresh produce.
I'm rushing out to get some Warner Brothers
chum. You can
chum
quote me on that
right now. I'm next week. Wow. I'm going to be stuffing my face with Warner Brothers chum.
Yeah, I can't wait to be in the sauna at the gym at the end of the week and to be sweating out a week's worth of chum. Yeah. As people are looking at me going, this guy over here is
so
protein.
Yeah.
It's classic Tilly over here. This guy's protein maxing with fish.
All you fiber maxing people are having diarrhea all the time, and I smell like chum and I'm fine.
Yeah. Actually, you're not even, this isn't even, this is a real person that exists because there was some CEO of some tech company that was like, my health hack? Oh, my biohacking is that I just eat like 2 tins of sardines a day. He would just do this every single day.
Damn.
And his girlfriend left him because she said he smelled severely of fish. And I guess, it's just something he has to deal with as he lives to be 108, but he just reeks of fish. And everyone's kind of like, yeah, I don't know if we should invite him to the party necessarily.
Yeah. Only invite him to outside beach parties.
I was just going to say, better be out an exterior party. Oh, hey, can I? Oh, it's raining. Well, why don't we go inside? Oh, no, the party's over. Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. Oh, if everybody else is inside and you're blocking the door, I can't get in. Yeah.
Oh, it's another thing. It's a different thing. That's not the party any longer.
We're doing work in there. Yeah. It's a work. You don't want. It's really boring. You don't want to be a part of it.
He's like
everyone cries.
Yeah. You would hate it. It's all cold in here. We got no sardines, no fish at all in this house. You'd hate it in here.
Not very Tilly in there. Listen to me.
Yeah. Tilly opposites, really. You would not like it. But you know what you could do? Your car's right over there. You just got to dodge like 15 stray cats that have wandered into the area because of, may or may not be the smell of food kind of going around somehow.
Yeah. Watch out for that big, there's 45 birds in the yard and 15 cats. Yeah. There's a mountain lion.
Yeah. Cheetah that got loose from the zoo 2 weeks ago. I didn't even know it's still alive. Yeah. Looks like it's over there.
Oh my God. Is that a walrus? There's a walrus barreling toward you.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. What is that? A shark with legs? What? That's incredible. It smells, I guess it just smells like seafood so much in this yard that, the wildlife is getting all cued in and turned on by it.